Hello and welcome to Playoff Football and the Lawrence County Football Show. And let's start in the Single A division. And in District 7, we've not had anybody from Lawrence County venture into the playoffs. As our District 7 teams, Single A, have completed their season. Now, as you go to Double A, Neshannock will take on Sierra Catholic, and that will be in Newcastle at Neshannock High School. And good luck to the Lancers. They should have a pretty decent time with that home field advantage, as the Sierra Catholic Eagles, come into the game, and anytime you have to travel, you're on the road, that presents a little bit of a difficulty for teams that have to travel a good distance. And I look for the as I was there we go. I look for them not to have any problem with Sierra Catholic. Now, who were some common opponents that you might have seen Sierra Catholic or us mentioned during the year? Elwood City Lincoln 33-14, as Sierra Catholic won that game. And so therefore that would be the big game that was played, and would be close. 27-14, as Sierra Catholic also played Shenango. So look for the Lancers to have a decent time there. Now, AAA football. There are we do not have a AAA team in this county, so we'll go on to other classifications right after we take this break.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Now, before we get to the Quad A schedule, let's look at some District 10, since it's right on our doorstep. Tonight, Farrell will take on West Middlesex, that at Hickory High School. And in District 10, hats off to them. I think that makes a little more sense, as when you hand out the whole home field advantage, it's nice, but when the travel distances are like that, it has some issues. District 10 AA, as we take a look down, not really anybody close to us playing that District 10 AA schedule. So nothing to write home about there. Now District AAA, and we're just checking because we don't carry those games often, and as
he got ink today. He has 2 addresses on the box. You can't have 2 addresses on the box.
Grove City, who
So-
the Kings took on in a scrimmage, will play Mercier's Prep,
175, I think, and Sweet
and
132.
Sharon
Can't have 2.
will
And that's why
take
they
on Gerard at Wilmington High School.
Oh, he's
So,
pretty nuts. Is this a paper
Those
breaking
going
news?
on inside the AAA
Wrote it
bracket.
with ink, but his
Okay.
address
Now, as we look at the,
is
and looking at that AAA bracket again, you know we have to have Wilmington in here. And I didn't want to fail to mention them as I believe
134, not 132.
Wilmington will, as we're looking at a different type of bracket here, and I do believe Wilmington is not set in that AAA. Let's see if Wilmington's in the Quad A bracket in District 10. And as we look down, the Greyhound's not sitting there. We'll check them out as we go through the rest of the brackets. Let's take a break and we'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Now, as we're back, and I wanted to update you, Wilmington gets a bye until next week in that AA playoff. In Quad A, first let's take a look at Blackhawk. And we know, I don't think I have to tell you much about the Cougars, but they're taking on Greensburg-Salem as but and I gotta tell you this because it still bothers me as they've made Greensburg-Salem take the trip, and it's going to be at least 2 hours, maybe 3 hour trip to take on Blackhawk. Now, it makes no sense at this part because you have a 3 team playing a 6 and a 4 playing a 5, but they had to add that injury and insult to the Canes as they moved them from the 5th spot down to 6th. Now, here's what you look at Greensburg Salem. They took and lost to Hempfield 40-3. They beat Trinity 1913. They lost to Mars 28-47. They lost to South Fayette 49-0. And right there, that should tell you something why the Canes are better, as they had a closer game against South Fayette. There's one common opponent, and the Canes beat Shaler, a 5A school. Now, Greensburg Salem 47-27 win over Laurel Highlands. Against Bell Vernon, they lost by 40. Against West Mifflin, they lost by 3. So the West Mifflin game may have balanced out Tom White's inability to report, and in my humble opinion. And then they go on to lose, okay, and they've lost the last games. So why they would make that move with Greensburg Salem, I don't have an answer for you. But Greensburg Salem will make the drive to take on Blackhawk. The Newcastle Red Hurricane, and you've seen them all season long, will be taking on Bell Vernon. Now, Bell Vernon, when you look at their schedule, they are quite impressive, as they've come up with wins against everybody except Thomas Jefferson. They beat Ambridge 57-0. So that was their week 0 game, and after that, not really seeing anything that would stand out as to why they would make the switch. As I continue down with the Bell Vernon schedule, and we'll kind of go to a different site on that, as it makes it for some easier reading. The Canes have had their ups and downs, and I want to bring up the schedule that's taken, like, you know, when you're waiting for something, it takes a good old long time. And here you go. Now it becomes easier. Well, let's see. Bell Vernon's schedule will show this, that if I don't wait a second, we'll get the music. A win against Ambridge, a loss against Thomas Jefferson, then wins against Laurel Highlands, Indiana, Greensburg Salem, they beat by 40. Trinity, okay, was a win. West Mifflin was a win. Plum, Ringgold, okay. So what I'm seeing is the Bell Vernon schedule was not as tough as what Newcastle had gone through with playing Shaler, South Fayette, and Montour at the beginning of the season. Definitely the Canes a better team than their record exists. The key tonight, no mistakes, execution, and being able to just do the right thing. That'll be solely on the Canes, and if they make the long trip and come back with a win. Good luck to all the Lawrence County teams. Good luck, Canes, as I feel that this was a total disrespect, in my opinion, by the WPL. Total farce as far as safety by when you have two teams set, Greensburg with a short travel to Bell Vernon and Newcastle with a short travel to Blackhawk. Now, that being said, hey, let's go out, enjoy the games, and here's hoping you have a great week.